A spoiled kid filled a water gun with urine and kept spraying it all over my Maybach. When I got out to stop him, the liquid splashed all over me, but instead of apologizing, he made faces at me and laughed. I clenched my fists and forced myself to stay calm, because I suffer from severe emotional instability, and I had just taken my medication before leaving home. So for the moment, I decided to let him go. I suppressed my anger and walked into the restaurant to take my seat. Unexpectedly, that entire family walked into the restaurant too. The waitress stepped forward, worried the water gun would disturb other customers, but the kid suddenly raised the toy gun and sprayed her in the face. Instead of stopping him, his mother laughed and praised him. Soon after, the kid started shooting a slingshot around the restaurant. Drinks were knocked over and several customers got startled. One guest was even hit on the back of the head by a small marble. The whole restaurant fell into chaos. The customers in the restaurant angrily demanded that the parents discipline their child, but his mother kept blindly defending him instead. She even falsely accused the customers of bullying a child. Her behavior was completely outrageous. Then, he suddenly targeted my phone. After I refused to give it to him, he fired the slingshot toward my head. While I was still reacting, he grabbed the custom necklace I had prepared for my wife. I begged him to return it, but in front of everyone, he threw the necklace straight into the hot pot and smashed my phone onto the floor. His parents watched the entire scene coldly and even clapped beside him. At that moment, my emotions were reaching the limit. I tried to take my medicine to calm down, only to realize the child had already taken the bottle away. He dumped all the pills onto the floor and crushed them under his shoes. Just as I was about to lose control, my wife arrived in time. The family immediately twisted the story, crying and accusing me instead. That was when I discovered they were actually my wife's relatives. They had come this time, hoping I would arrange jobs for them. Knowing I was close to losing control, my wife quickly gave me backup medication and told me not to act impulsively. Then she angrily scolded the family, but the spoiled kid became extremely annoyed after being criticized. He suddenly shoved my wife hard. She stumbled into a chair and held her stomach in pain. I rushed over and held her in my arms. With red eyes, she told me she was pregnant. My anger instantly exploded. I picked her up, preparing to take her to the hospital, but the kid's mother blocked my way. She actually demanded that I not hold them responsible and insisted that I apologize to her son instead. On top of that, she demanded $1 million in compensation. Faced with these unreasonable relatives, this time I refused to back down.